Well, hi there. How's it going? I'm Gary the tired boy, and we're gonna make a video game together. It's gonna be great. Shut up. It's gonna be great, and it's gonna be fantastic. Let me just get everything whipped up here, and then we'll show you guys where I'm at with the production. I'm hoping, tentatively, tomorrow we have a demo. I've been saying that for 5 days, but I think we're ready tomorrow. Today's going to be implementing abilities, which is trivial, and then we will implement enemy field, which is trivial, and then implementing end of turn actions, which is also trivial. And then shut up. Why is YouTube title never updated when I need it to? Dude, I update this title like 3 times before stream starts and it still takes a second. Never understood that. Sound we're going to talk about in a second because I might have sound tomorrow, maybe, probably not. It's ambitious. I do have sounds set up. Where's my music? Hello? We listened to Lo-Fi Lee yesterday. Let's do Vi sessions. We haven't done Vi in a while. There we go. Ooh, a little bit of a bop. I like it. A little bit loud. Okay. Let's get everything. Whew. Okay, let's link Twitch chat. I always forget to link there. It's linked. Okay, beautiful. Wonderful. Okay. So let's, we have sound. So before we start playing music, I was messing around with the voice mod a while ago, and we have some sounds. I uploaded it here, so we might as well just listen to it. Otherwise, we have to pull up a bunch of windows. So this is kind of the current sounds we have for the game. So we're going to increase the volume a bit here. Hopefully it's not going to blast your ears off. This is the first one. There we go. I gotta say, for a sound effect, like for a spell, that sounds great. Doesn't it? I'm proud of that. That was me. All of these are me. It's amazing what voice mod can do. This is me going, but like on a really sensitive mic setting with some reverb and stuff and a little bit of pitch increase, and we get it's great. And then what else did I do? A little, it says roar. This is more like a yawn. That's kind of what I did. And then we did it in voice mod where I was lowering the pitch as I was making the sound, and it kind of ended up sounding like this. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was increasing the pitch. And it kind of sounds like a yawn. I don't know. We have a frog. And then when the frog dies. We also have new art. Oh, new art. This is Voodoo Doll. Hold on. I got better versions of these. I got actual 4K versions of these. This is Voodoo Doll. Ooh, very spooky. Very, very spooky. Wait, what does that say? Oh, it's just darkness. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of cool. It's cool to have like a voodoo doll that isn't just a doll, but it's like a wooden, I don't know. It's kind of cool. It's kind of very splintery. I like it. Then we have Vulture. Very cute, very nice looking. I like the little smile it has. Very cute. This is a 1 death cost creature, 1 death quanta, so it's something you'll see on turn 1. Pretty common creature for any sort of death proc deck. Yeah, you're gonna be seeing this a lot, I'm sure, but I like it. I also like how it's very decrepit. It has a giant hole in its head. It's got like purple eyes for death. It's got a crooked toe, but I like it. It's adorable. Lycanthrope. Now, this is a werewolf human thing. It transforms. It's a very hard creature to draw because it's like a werewolf, but you also need to give it a purple tinge because it's entropy, and that's the color scheme. Very difficult creature to draw. Even VRT had a lot of struggle with it, but we have hands. No more noodle hands, baby. We have real hands here. And then final one, Scurb. Oh, look at Scarab. It's so pretty and wonderful and nice. Oh, I love it. Well, hot damn. Look at that. Look how pretty they are. These things are vicious, by the way. Ugh. Ugh. Disgusting. You're going to see a lot of these at the time. Oh, not a lot of them. It's a niche deck, but who doesn't love a good old Scarab deck once and now again? I think what I'm impressed by the most here is not just the sun, which looks really good for the card, especially when you actually zoom out to what the card size should be. I like how thick she made the wings. They're not just like glass panels, but they actually have like a sense of thickness to them. I don't know. I really like that. Either way, let's get back to the game because we need to do a lot today. All right, music's coming on. Boop and boop. There we go. So where are we at now? Well, we have creatures over here. We have Quanta over here. We play a creature. Oh, look at that. It consumes Quanta. And then this gold ring is an active ability. We click the ability. Quanta goes away and the alert disappears because it no longer is the ability active for the turn. Now all we need is a couple of things. One, we press space. I end the turn because I have 101 Quanta now. That should get its ability back. So let's just implement that real quick. Okay. Oh, you know what? That's a little difficult. We don't have like an end turn function. I guess it's a little bit hard because we need logic to dictate every active creature on the field has Boolean is active ability true. Is player turn false? Gain a thing. Is player turn true? So I think what we need is iterate through everything on the field. I think I need a function for that. Because right now we have a draw creatures on field function, but I feel like what we really need is the same kind of idea, but we iterate through every card on the field. But we can come back to that later. In any case, let's go to our card module where abilities are the class. And let's have, if this is our ability border thing, let's have... Let me think. I'm debating here about how to organize this. Well, what we could do is either do a switch statement under abilities, but that doesn't seem right. Feels like it'd be under... It has to be under the individual ability, right? Let me think. The idea here is we're going to have a function that contains a switch statement. This function will take in the parameter of an ability name, like the type of ability class object it is, and it'll switch statement where every switch statement is the case for the ability. So right now we have Paradox, Devour, Revive, Growth, Firefly, Bioluminescence, Empathic Bond, Dive. All of which will contain all of the logic we could ever need for abilities. There's nothing in here that like we're gonna get surprised by, right? So first, oh, there's so much to do. How do I organize abilities? Well, we need to call the ability. In it, we contain the cost of the ability, the element type we're going to be subtracting from, so that can go into the switch statement. We need the name of the ability. And then we need logic. So target creature on field. Well, even before that, it's gain stats. So it does need to be card specific. So I think what I need is to come under cards and put this under a card as like a method. So we have ability given. Okay, let's do it. Well, fuck it. Let's try it. Virtual void. Use ability. We're gonna take const ability reference. Const ability reference, because we don't want to take over the entire thing. And we're only referencing the existence of it. So we're gonna need ability. And then what else are we gonna need? We need field objects to grab the array from, but for now, we'll just do this and we can change it more later. Equals 0 because it's a virtual function. Copy it. Let's do after render text in hand. So we're gonna go auto. It's gonna return a void. Oops. Enter. Arrow. Void. Override, because we're overriding a virtual function. Boop. And now we use abilities. So now we're gonna have a switch using ability, whatever we put in as our statement. What's wrong with that? Expression must have an integral or a numerator type. Can I not just say the kind of ability it is? Like case dive? Like I can't do that? We'll do growth first. That's the easiest one. So that's not allowed, huh? You know, this is a const string. What does an ability actually have? And maybe we can delineate from there. An ability contains 4 card fonts that, to be fair, do contain a string, the element type, the ability cost, and ability is active. Okay. I could get the name here, because every card font contains a font, and every font, oh, does every font not have a string? What is a font? Make font with shadow. Make text. Okay. Card font, L font. Set. Create font from path, which is delete font, create font from path. Using a const character path. Oh, so it's only temporary. We don't actually keep the string. Oh, I guess I could get clever with it and do something like standard string name of ability. Fonzie redeemed ghost. Sorry, I just caught that. Wow. Okay, good job, Gary. So then we could have like a string called name of ability, and when we implement the create font from path, we update that value. So something like name of ability is equal to path. And now we have a name of ability string associated with card font, in which case now we come back to our card module. Now this switch statement does not take an ability name. It takes a standard string calling it an ability. I need to update that. Hold on. Here. So now this works. Expression must have an integral or a numerator type. What? What do you mean? It's a string. How can you not? What, an int? Does it inherently need to be? Okay, fuck that idea. There's no way I could just put in the name. It has to be... Okay, hold on. Control Z. Control Z. Control Z. Okay. So obviously its abilities are a problem. So I guess what we could do is, could we not... have export class... no, I could just have it under here. Hold on. Export class ability, and then under public have something like enum class names of abilities. Well, we just call it abilities. Ability list. Where we have the following. Dive, empathic bond, bioluminescence, firefly, growth, revive, devour, paradox. So paradox, comma, devour, comma, revive, comma, growth, comma. And I think this is fine because now we can use this for the switch statement. So as long as we have the name of it, I think that's all I need. I think. Sorry, that was me, not your computer. Then semicolon. So now that we have that, can I reference... ability list? Ability list is undefined. Just save it? Too many characters in character constant. Ability must have an integral or a num type. So maybe I should make it equal 0? Maybe 0 equals paradox or something? One, two, three. I mean, it's undefined. Okay, so it does have to be afterwards. Okay. Sure, fam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there we go. Okay. Okay. So that's our ability list. Now does it work on the switch statement? It does not. Hold on, let me pull up my previous project here. How did I do enum classes? That's an image. Good job, Gary. Attacks. Attack ID enum 0, 1. Attack ID. So then could I not just... Was it... What order was the enum class in? Export class enumerator. Oh. Export class enum ability list enum something like that, maybe. So now how do I grab something out of that? It's just under ability list, right? ability list. Okay, okay, now we're getting somewhere. So let's grab ability list. What do you mean? It has an enum type. Oh, I am so confused. It is an enumerator, though. The fuck? Is it because it's a class? Do I just call this in? No, because I don't want that referenced everywhere, right? Then again, it's the only enumeration that I care about in the whole program. Enum ability list. I mean, I guess we could try that just to see if it works. Oh! Oh, it worked. Okay, sweet. So now, case growth. Ah! Oh, Chad, I am so goddamn good at programming. Oh, hallelujah. Okay, does this break anything as it is right now? Oh! Just call me a pro, chat. Just call me a pro. Oh, beautiful. Okay, excellent. So now we'll come up here. We'll copy this whole list. Come down here to abilities. Just we have to remember that every time we update an ability, we have to, you know, update the abilities. Where's my after render text card in hand? So we'll just paste the whole list. Boom. Whoops. Just so it's all like consistent. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Delete that. Case. And then we just, you know, go through that. Paste, 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 paste. Boom, 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 boom. Colon, copy, paste, 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 paste. Oh, feels so good. Then default. Break. Okay, what happens? Well, let's test it. We're gonna do Firefly. So we will standard cout. Test success. Handle. Okay. So now all we're gonna do, break. Default is a test failed. Well, honestly, it's a test. Well, we'll say text failed, even though most of the time it's gonna default down to that. The only thing I want to be careful of is I want to put breaks in, because if you don't, and I use the ability, you know, revive or something, then what's gonna happen is it's gonna fall through every time until it hits Firefly, and then it'll hit test success. So we have to break every time. Okay. Oh, you know what? We should return. That's a better habit, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, hold on. We will return. I think that's more, that's better. The only thing we have to watch out for with this, though, is because we can't just like make a pointer and then delete it at the end. That's the only thing we have to watch out for. Okay, let's call the usability function. This works, right? They were build errors. Why? No matching forward bracket matching token found. I deleted a curly brace? I did, right there. Okay, beautiful. So now we're gonna call usability, and that's all we're gonna do. So, creature row size if point in rect, has active ability. Okay, subtract the ability cost. Now we're gonna do it. So player one field dot no. Yes, player one field dot creature row one bracket I dot. Oh, no, it is the local creature. Okay. Temp creature 2 dot add ability. Ability given. Is it ability given? No, it's not under cards. It's going to be usability, right? Usability. There we go. And it's going to take in the kind of ability to do, which is a name. There's got to be a better way to do this. For now, we'll put Firefly, which doesn't work, which means I need to export this. That should still be fine. I'm a little worried about this, but we'll come back to it. Firefly is undefined. Save. Firefly is still undefined, but let's run it anyway. Firefly is an undeclared modifier. Why? Something like that, maybe? Maybe I can call an ability a list a enum or something? Maybe that's better? No, that doesn't work. Well, I guess I have to put it up here, but I don't think this works. Ability list enum is undefined. And just ability list still breaks things, right? Damn. Well, we know the name of the ability via this, so maybe we could have like a two-string situation. So something like temp creature to dot has ability given. Doesn't work. And then maybe we surround it. Can I surround it with like a standard two string? Two string. That? There's no way, right? Yeah. No, yeah, no instance of overloaded function. So now I'm leaning back to just giving abilities a standard string name, where when you draw where when you make the ability, you give L ability dot name is, save it, is equal to name. Ability has no member name. What? Yes, it does. Oh, because it's not rendered yet. Okay, that's fine. So now we have a standard string. Let's do that now. No, it's still an ability list. Everything is still the same. This is all the same. Except now, yeah, it's just an enumerator. Ability has no member name. What do you mean it doesn't have the member name? It should, right? It imports cards. There's no issues on the render. What do you mean it doesn't have a name? It has a name. It's right here. Standard string name. Do I have to call it by function? Did I set it as private? No, it's a public. I guess I could just do like auto. Here, we'll give ability info. We'll also take the name. So it's going to be a standard string by reference new name, where name is equal to new name. There, like that. So now we don't even need to call this. We just have our give ability info is going to also take name there. Save it. String allocator const qualified cannot be initialized with value type const character. Oh, this is a const character then, not a string. Okay. Const character pointer. New name still works. Save. It worked. Beautiful. So now instead of this, all we have to do is ability given dot name. Expecting a parentheses. Yes, you are. Okay. No. No suitable conversion from basic string to const ability list. It's an enumerated value. You motherfucker. Geez, can I just export this? That still doesn't work? Can't just have like dive? Oh, yes I can. Oh wait, no, that solved it. Okay, I don't know how that worked, but it did it. Okay, so this is Firefly. The problem is it's not dynamic. I have to manually type in Firefly, so this'll work. So I click Firefly Queen, I click this, and if it worked, the ability test should be successful up here. We did it, okay. And there we can spawn our whatever we need, whatever field object, whatever stats we need to increase, we can do it there. All the logic can be placed. The problem is it's not dynamic. So if we click Azure Dragon, that's also a successful test. What about Phoenix? Oh God, they're all successful. Okay, that's fine. That's kind of what we were worried about, right? Where it was like a bunch of fall through. Dive? Wait. Oh, they're all Firefly. Right. This is what I mean by it's not dynamic. This needs to be dynamic. You know what's simpler? What if we just give every ability its own ID number according to the switch statement? That is a lot easier, isn't it? Fuck, it is a lot easier. Damn it, motherfucker. Okay, hold on. I know an easier way to do this. Fuck the name. We're just gonna have int ID. We'll call it ability ID even. And now, instead of needing a new name and everything, we can just go ability ID is equal to ID, int ID. Come back here. Now, as part of a requirement for an ability, we're gonna have int ID. Oh, and then this will be ID. Save. It should work. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now everything needs an ID, but this is easy because all we have to do is just comma 0, comma 1. And luckily we already have everything in order, so that's good. Comma 3, comma 4, comma 5, comma 6, comma 7, save. So now in our game loop, I closed out of something here. I don't like it. We're going to, instead of Firefly, we're going to have an integer value. This integer value is equal to temp creature 2's dot ability given dot ability ID. Int is incompatible with that type. Why? Could I not then? So then does this have to be just an int? But this still works. Okay. Okay. Are we... Is that it? Okay, build errors. What happened? Trying to match argument list. Make ability function does not take 6 arguments. Yes, it does. Oh, I didn't update here. Sorry. Int ID. Okay, now it should go. Cafe bomb de moi. Hello. Oi. Hi, hi. Okay. Chat, if this works, this should pull up test successful when I click this ability, and the box should disappear and the green quanta should go down by 2. Oh, we did it, chat. Oh my god, that feels so good. Okay, not only that, when we have Odiug, we're gonna click this, we're gonna lose 1 gravity quanta, and no text success should appear. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's subtracted by 1. Now, here's the real twist. We're gonna have dive, but this pulls up test failed. And we subtract 3 air quanta. Shit. We did subtract the air quanta. Oh, no, that's fine. I broke the switch statement, right? Yeah, I returned it. Oh. Oh, chat. God, I fucking have a hard on right now. I was so goddamn smart with this. Look, now when we want to add an ability, we just go case, new ability, colon, return. And then all we have to do to implement a new ability is just give it some logic there. And there we go. We have a new ability. Oh, fuck, I am so smart. Okay. Whew. We got some water here. God damn. Okay, now we just make the game, right? We'll put the fail case here being like failed to load ability. Okay. Failed to load. Here, let's do failed to load space, and we'll have ability here. Something like that. I kind of want to try that now. So let's get rid of the return statement. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so we implemented an ability incorrectly. We click Azure Dragon. We should still lose the air quanta, but it should say failed to load dive. Failed to load 7. Oh, that's good enough for me. It's an enumerated value. That's okay. That's fine. I can tell what ability that is just by, you know, the case number that it is. In this case, 7. Okay, perfect. Okay. Beautiful. Now, instead of doing something useless like printing, let's give it some actual logic here. So what do we need? We need a field value that's going to be... Oh my god, I need to import field. Uh-oh. That might be a problem. Is there any circular logic issues here? Hold on. Before we do anything, are there any circular logic issues here? Blessed. Bless. God, I'm a good programmer. Okay. So we take a field object. It's going to be referenced. It is not const because we are going to change it. And we're just going to call it field. Or whatever we do here. Ooh, actually, do we need player 1 and player 2 field in one? Is that ever gonna matter? Are we ever gonna need player 1 field and player 2 field? Is any ability gonna be able to have you pick freely between both fields? Well, yes, it will actually. So we'll put player 1 field. Field referenced value. Eventually it'll be player 2 field, but for now we'll just put 1 just to test it. Okay, so all we need, oh, and we need a creature. Creature, oh, we do have creatures here. We are in the creature module. But we don't have the full list. I think we need a standard vector creature list. Is there anything else we need? Argument list for class template. Standard vector. How do I, what's the function call for like the full creature list? Hold on. Standard vector type creature. Okay, I can do that. So standard vector type creature. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. So copy. Come up here to the virtual functions. Paste. Save. Okay, so we're gonna spawn a firefly. So what we're gonna do is we need to iterate through the field, spawn a firefly. This is kind of hard, actually. Only because I need to re-implement some logic. I need to do this. Draw creatures on field. I'm almost wondering if I should just... take this whole ability thing and put it in the game loop. I kind of want to do that. It would let me use enumerated values. That would work. Oh no, is that going to need a refactor? Because what I'm thinking is that if we're going to end up calling the function, you know, draw creatures on... Yeah, it's not even here. Draw creatures on field. And do that function, but that's only available in the main game loop. Is there another way to iterate through and just spawn the next creature? Let's see here. Well, hold on. No, I don't need to do that. All I need, if I'm going to spawn a firefly, all I need is to get an ID number on the field. That's it. But I need to iterate through. Hold on, that's not the function I call. What function do I call to actually give when I want to actually add a creature to the field? Iterate on field check. That's hand row is taken equals true. Creature row 1. This is just iterating through everything on the field if we ever need to. So that's checking collision with the mouse. This is rendering everything, but that is already automatic. Find card from ID, but we're giving the ID number to it. How do I actually add a creature to the field? What do I do? Okay, mouse button down. Search the creature. Well, that's in the field. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Temp creature, find card from ID. Subtract mana, add creature to field. Where is that function at? Draw creatures on field. Add creature to field? That's a function I can call? Where did I put that function? Oh no. Ugh, is it under cards? Update frect, render card, ability, render text in hand, update mouse location. No. Where am I adding creatures to the field? Wait, is it under my field module? Maybe? I don't know. Let's try. Let's see. View, Solution Explorer, Field. Make field, iterate array, make hand, make element field, add creature to field, motherfucker. Well, that was easy because this imports fields. So all that for fucking nothing. Sweet. That was easy. So add creature to field, parameters being a field object value, so player one field. We need a const int and a bool. Is relic probably? Gary, what is in this function? Boolean is creature. Thanks, IntelliSense. Card ID to add. Okay, sweet. So card ID to add would be creature list dot. Ooh. Creature list. Uh-oh. This is where I need to know. This is where this comes in. Okay, sweet. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't mind magic numbers here because it's gonna be spot 4 because it's fine. Creature list 4. No suitable conversion from creature to const int exists. What? Oh, no, it's dot ID number. And then is creature true? Okay, so if everything worked out, we should add a creature to the field. Whoops, what's wrong? What am I missing here? Oh, I need to call the function. Right. Add creature to field. Okay, usability given. Okay, ability ID. Then we're gonna need cards, usability. We need a player one field and creature list. The field would be player one field. The vector list would be data list dot creature. I wish it would fill it out for me. Is it app data or no? It's data list. Something isn't defined though. That's not good. L creature data. Creature data. That's what it was. It's the whole vector, right? Okay, let's try running this. Doesn't work. Why? Use of vector, too few template arguments. What? Too few template arguments. 1, 2, 3. Usability. Wait, did I do the wrong one? Am I calling the wrong thing? Usability. Creature at creature list. Creature is not a valid template type argument for parameter ty. What? Creature is an undeclared modifier? Because it's under class card? Wait. Oh my god. Wait a second. It's a card. Ugh. Whatever. I don't need any parameters anyway. Interesting. I'm kind of in a conundrum because we haven't defined what a creature is yet in our main module interface for card. Creature is here. It's a derivative, and this is a vector that contains it. So I guess what it's telling me is that But what about spells? Are they gonna have their own switch statement? I guess they can. That doesn't hurt. Okay, let's try it. So fuck the virtual function. So come down here. We're gonna get rid of this override and we're just gonna make this a regular function. Go. Okay, if this worked, this ability is now done. I will click it, border will disappear, 2 life quanta will go away, we spawn a firefly. Chat, do you realize how cool that feels to just be done with that ability? How many times? How many days? Ugh. Beautiful. Oh yeah, creature field 1 is the only thing that has abilities. Oh! It's so nice. It's so nice. Okay. Beautiful. So now we're going to change things up. Boolean is active equals false by default. Now, isn't there like an iterate through the whole field thing? Where is that? Make element field, make hand, iterate array. No, this is setting resolution. I kind of want a check all fields function. What would I use it for? Like, is targetable, I guess, would be 1. Ability is active equals false. I kind of need a function to iterate through the entire field and set any is occupied space is taken, make that have an ability is active equals true if it has an ability. I think that's the way to go. I think that's what we do. Ability given, set this is equal to true. So basically, we need something to iterate through the whole field. So I guess we could just make that function. It's not that difficult, right? So auto, end turn. Let's just have an end turn function. That'll return void. Incompatible with end turn declared line 26. What? Oh, because I need to make it. That is the function we're going to make. Jeez. Okay, so now we have an end turn function. What is going to happen at the end of the turn? It will iterate, or it will activate all abilities for next turn. Oh, I guess I could have a start of turn and an end of turn function. Because that does kind of make a difference, right? Oh, yeah, let's do it. Let's have a start of turn, end of turn system, so that way we can start drawing rules. So auto, start turn. So I guess we have to think about what happens at the end of the turn and what happens at the start of the turn. This is start turn. Okay, so what happens? This is going to activate all abilities. Activate all abilities. This is not where we draw a card, but activate ability to draw card. Is there anything else that is at the start of your turn that you immediately care about? We're not generating mana at the start of the turn. I don't think that's how we're going to do things. If we... Anything else that you worry about? What happens at the start of your turn in Elements of the game? Not much, huh? It's really, really trivial. Activate all abilities. Activate the ability to draw a card. Not much else. It's really simple. I guess check if dead. But that's something we can do anyway at like the end of every frame. Because you might die during the opponent's turn, right? That's not really an end of turn necessarily if you cast like a spell or something. So I guess that's it for now. That's all I can think of. At the end of the turn, we attack with all creatures in order. Activate all abilities. Activate all passive abilities. Sorry, hold on. Enable all abilities. Enable ability to draw a card. Activate all passive abilities. Generate Quanta from Mark. What else? No, hold on. Let's do this in order. Attack with all creatures in order. Activate all passive abilities. Attack with weapon. Generate Quanta from Mark. And that's it. That is the order of operations when you end your turn, right? All creatures in order. Activate all passive abilities. Attack with a weapon. Generate a Quanta from Mark. We could have something optional like generate an error message if you don't choose to draw your card, so it's like people don't complain, oh, it didn't warn me. I mean, we could worry about that, but I don't think we have to. I think this is fine for now. Okay, everything still runs. Abilities activate. Wonderful. Beautiful. Oh, God. I keep revisiting this because something about summoning a firefly is just feels so good now. Well, let me get rid of this other thing here. Okay, so let's do what's easier here. How do I do these? Is there any function I'm gonna have to call multiple times here? No. No. I think what we have to do, though, is iterate through the field. Activating abilities. Activating all passive abilities. Attacking with creatures. This is going to require me to iterate through the whole field. So, auto, iterate through field in order. Void. And this is going to need a field object field. Copy, scroll up to the very top of the page. Okay, sweet. So now let's iterate through the field. So in order to iterate through the field, we need to go through every single vector in this struct class, whatever. This is everything we need to iterate through, except hand row and element table. Although we are going to be changing it because the mark is going to generate a quanta. Huh. Well, in any case, we have the value. Okay, let's iterate through everything. Those are all the things we're going to iterate through. So, how do we do this? We're going to do a for loop, int I equals 0. I is less than. No. That's not first. We need to activate. Oh, we need a scrolling text function. But that kind of comes from draw life and numbers, right? Maybe? I don't know. I could definitely copy and paste this. Instead of element table, though, it's going to be the attack value of cards. The reason why is because when you end your turn, everything is smorks, right? Face. So the idea here is, oh, look at this. You have your Firefly Queen and it spawned a Firefly. You press space, you gain your quanta at the end of your turn. But what happens is it iterates through everything on the field. So it would hit 3, check through everything else in the field. Nothing's there. Check for any relics that have passive abilities, don't exist. Hit with your weapon, generate a mark quanta, move on, right? But this floating text, how do I generate that? I think we just make what we need, I guess, is I don't have, these are just fonts, right? There's no actual value of attack yet. I guess I just make the attack an integer and defense an integer that gets rendered onto the card for current value. Whatever that number is, we render a text here that's a copy of it, I guess. Could do that. We'll worry about that later, though. For now... Oh, we also need enemy HP. No, this is iterate through field. End turn will need enemy HP. Okay, so let's iterate. This is just iterating through every spot of the field, right? That's all it is. Okay. So, we check creature row 1. This is just for reference here. Hold on. Okay, so field dot creature row 1 spot 3 dot has active ability equals true. Uh-oh, this is gonna be difficult. If I'm gonna make a generic iterate through the whole field, how do we do that? I'm trying to think of like what parameters we need to give it, because this isn't really iterating through the whole field in order. I can give it that, but it's only a list of things to check on. Can I make this all into like one big vector that we check in order? I guess I could do that. Oh no, it would be an array. Just make this all one big array. Not even a 3D array. I could just have all of the elements lined up in order. Like that. I think that's kind of what I want. Hold on, I don't know why I did that. So this all needs to be put under a struct, I think, right? Iterate through field in order. I guess I could just make a vector. No, I feel like it needs to be a struct. I think we should do that. Export struct. It's going to be all field values. And these field values is going to contain a standard vector of field. No. Field is a set of arrays for field point values. So vector is full of standard arrays? No. It's standard field point values. where every value, it's not a vector either, it's an array because I know the size. The idea here is I want all of these 6 to be individual elements on one big array that I can then iterate through super easily. I guess I could just figure out the order later, but for now it's just a number of elements. So it's going to be 3 plus 6 plus 15 plus 15, 39. Okay. So 39 elements. That's the max of everything you can have on the field. All things on field. And that's what we'll call it. Now, how do I get things into that? I guess I could just call the function here to add things to this. Something like maybe like just add a method. I guess just make this a class. I'm trying to think about how to do this as cleanly as possible. How do I get those numbers in there? Make UI values, make field. I guess when we call the make field function, we can change it there. So instead of iterating arrays, or we make UI values. So, oh, L field value here. Oh, shit. Okay. This is returning local field value. This is how you make your fields. So where do I say make UI values? That's under the game loop, right? Aha, make UI values. So here we are going to have a term instead of field. It's going to be all field values. So I can just call this values. And that's going to be equal to that based on a function, which we're going to call export auto make values, make field values there. And it's going to take a field referenced field. It's going to be const. Okay. So now, okay. It's all making sense to me. Okay. This is going to return a values. Values. There we go. It's going to return a value. So we're going to have values, local value. Local, we're going to have a for loop. Int I equals 0. I is less than field. No! Super specific, Gary. Come on. Field dot creature row 1 bracket 3 dot. Okay, that's it. L value bracket 0 is equal to that. Beautiful. Okay. Now this is going to look super pedantic and silly, but this is just how we ordered things. Just the nature of the business. I'm pretty sure it's 3, 5, 1 in that order, right? 3, 1, 5. Oh, 3, 1, 5. My bad. Good thing I checked. Then we have 0, 2, 4, 6, and then everything is normal. Okay. I is less than field dot creature row 1. This is 1. This is 2. No operator matches these operands. What? It's a field point value, though. How do I signify spot 0 though? It's a field point value. Is it L value dot all things on field bracket 0? There we go. That's fine. I'll take that. Okay, that's a better thing to do here. Less than is a million issues because we don't specify dot size. And then plus plus, no. I plus equals 2. And then it goes up a bunch, and then we're gonna go L this. Bracket. Ooh, how do we say 3, 4, 5, 6? I guess I could just say int temp, where temp equals starting at 3 and then plus plus temp, something like that. All things on field temp is equal to field dot creature row 1 bracket I semicolon. Okay, sweet. So this will make it so 3, 4, 5, 6. And it'll stop at max size, which is size 7. 0, 2, 4, 6. That's fine. We'll just make this goofy here. It's unique. 3, 4, 5, 6. And now this is going to be spot 6. Right? 7 spots on the field. It means it goes 0, 2, 4, 6. Oh, no, that works. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, beautiful. Okay, excellent. Jesus. All right, fine. It worked. Okay. Copy, paste. So temp is equal to 0. I is less than 2, and we'll just go plus plus I here because now they're the same. Okay. Oh no, it's not 0. It's not even temp. It's still at 6, but now it's just plus plus temp every frame. Fix. It'll increase it to 7. Spot 7 is equal to this I. Perfect. And then we do the same thing for creature row 3. Ooh, actually, creature row 1, creature row 2, creature row 3. Is that the order of operations here? Okay. Creature row 2, creature row 1. Creature row 3 is the last one, which is top row. So yeah, this is correct. I want to go in reverse order. Okay, creature row 3, creature row 3. And then now we add relics. So copy, paste. Now we have relic row 1. Relic row 1. So now we add that to the all things on field array. Then we have relic row 2, relic row 2. And then we have relic row. Man, this seems like it would just be a nice little function to throw in, huh? Now we have equip or miscellaneous row. This is miscellaneous row. Beautiful. Okay, that's everything I wanted. Sweet. Just vibing with you. Hello, hello. And then we return L value. Oh, wow. That took a while. Okay. Whew. Why not just a matrix? Yeah, how about I matrix your mom in bed? Listen, I wanted one array that just handles everything, and it's beautiful, and it's nice, and it's simple. It's so nice. Okay, this is all our test stuff. So now below this, we're gonna have values. Export struct values. Yes. Values field, all field objects is equal to make field values using player one field as our thing. Sweet. And later on, we'll make it so that it's a little bit more. We'll probably add player two fields to all field objects as well. Why not just make, let's continue this conversation. Exactly. So now we have all of our values as all field objects. So now this is not going to take a field. It's going to take a values object. Oh, I don't even need this anymore. Yeah, fuck you. I already have a thing now. We have a struct, boys. Iterate field in order. Sheesh. Okay. All that because now in our little end turn, start turn thing, we're going to have the ability to values reference field values. So now we can enable all abilities. All we have to do is a simple for loop. Int I equals 0. I is less than field values dot size, all things on field, dot size. So the max size of everything. And then plus plus I. So we iterate through that entire vector. And all we're going to do is we're going to set field values dot all things on field dot, bracket I, so whatever object is there, has active ability equals true. And that's all we're gonna do. And that's it. So now, whenever I press, for now, whenever I press space, is player turn false? Well, now we're gonna check start turn, where all I need is our values, which is all field objects. Okay, if everything worked, that was a lot. If everything worked, start. Okay, fuck, where did I fail? Start turn does not take one argument. What? Oh, I didn't prototype it correctly, sorry. Values by reference, field values. I forgot the name of the variable, doesn't matter. Okay, so now we have our boosted program, okay? So here's how it works. We have our Firefly Queen. We click the Firefly Queen, we spawn a Firefly. Beautiful. I'm gonna press the space bar. Here's what should happen. We should gain 1 gravity quanta, and both of these creatures should have glowing borders. Shit. Did the ability reset? No, it didn't. Shoot. So where did we go wrong here? Oh, we're not actually changing the on-field values, huh? We're just iterating through the spot. Shit. That's difficult. I'm just gonna bring this up real quick. You know you can model a matrix in a single array, right? Well, don't hate, appreciate. So, it's working. The problem is that we're only changing the values. I guess at the end of every frame, we could have the values thing equal that. I could do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just copy that. Gary, this is so inefficient. I know, we're not going for efficiency right now. Don't prematurely optimize. Okay. Let's call this update field values, where we take a values, new values, and we also take a field, old values, and now we do stuff. Okay. Let me think. We need to switch these. In fact, the entire thing is the same, except we're switching them now. Okay, that's fine. Have a little fun with it. Okay, we need to call this field, just for my sake. Field. We'll call this L value. Okay, so now we just switch everything to make it so that the field objects is equal to whatever the L value object was. We do this because my sanity needs it, okay? We do this for sanity reasons. Since you're made of goo and I'm made of solid, when I sneeze, it comes out goo. Ew! Gross. We're gonna go... I think we're just gonna make this one giant for loop. Also, we're not returning an L value here. We're returning a void, actually. Okay, so I is 0, I is less than L value dot all things on field, the whole size of it, plus plus I. Okay, so how do we do this? You know what? We don't need to iterate in order, do we? It's only the first 7 that are out of order. I kind of just want to manually do it here and then start from like whatever spot it is. Because the first set is so specific. Just the nature of how we, you know, want it to look on the field. So 3, 1, 5, 0, 2, 4, 6, and then start at 7. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I guess 6 is the same, so we'll just start at 6. It makes it look a little bit cleaner. It's just these 6 values are just so specific. Okay, so now we're gonna have field dot creature row 1. No, we are gonna have 6 there. I know why, I can already tell. 6, 6. This is creature row 2. Because we go creature row 1, 2, 3, relic 1, relic 2, miscellaneous. So, creature row 2 spot I is going to be equal to L value dot all things on field bracket I. But that's only true while I is less than 15. Because it's only the first 14 values that get counted here, right? So 7, which is 0 to 6, 8, which is 7 to 14. Yes, because this ends at 6. Then you go 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, beautiful. So while I is less than 15. And then while I is greater than 15 and... No. Greater than equal to 15 and less than 8, which is 8 plus 14 is 6, 7, 8, 22. Do this, except it's going to be creature row 3. I is greater than equal to 22 and plus 7. 22 plus 7, 29. This is creature or relic row 1. Well, I is equal to 29, which is now 6. 35. We'll do our math here in a second. Creature row 2. And then we go 35 to plus 3, right? Plus 3. 37. This is missile row. Okay, let's do our math right. So there's 38 total elements. That doesn't sound right already. Hold on, I did something wrong. 15, 30, plus 9 is 39. Minus 1 because it's an array is 38. Why did we end at 36? Oh god. Okay, so there's 6 here. Well, 7 elements because you start at 0, sorry. So that's 7. Then we have 8. So it's 15. Ends at 14. So 14 plus 8 is 22. No. Wait, I did something wrong. It starts at 15 here. 7. So 6 plus 8 is 14. This starts at 15 plus 8. So 14 plus 8, which is 22. Okay. Fuck, wait, is this less than 22 or less than or equal to 22? Oh god, it's so hard to do math in the array. Fuck, I hate array math. Everything's the same, except you start from 6, not 7. That's the only difference. Okay, 6. Well, how about this? 38, 39. 39 minus 1 means we should end. The last element is... This should say less than 39. So let's work backwards. Should be 36. So 36, 37, 38. Then we have minus 6. So starting from 35, 34. No, sorry, less than 35. Oh, wait, this should be 36. So then starting at 35, so 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. This is 30. Then it's minus 7. So starting at 30, so 29, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22. This should be 23, right? This is 23. Gotcha. Now it makes sense. And then 22 minus 8 is 14. 15. Because 14 plus 8 is 22. Gotcha. Okay, now it's done. Holy shit, that was confusing. Hey, Gary, how about using size of the arrays? Oh, no, that's what we're doing. See? Size. We're just using the whole array, and we're just going to use a little math. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, you're saying have the while statement over whatever we do there based on the size of this. Oh, that is a better way of doing it. Nah, this is cuter. I agree. But hey, now we know how to do this. Beautiful. So update field values. Okay. So that's going to void. Don't export that. Oh, no. Yes, export that. No. Don't export that. We're under game loop here. I don't know why this is exporting game loop. Okay. Update field values. Done. Beautiful. And then at the end of the turn, or at the end of the frame, I guess, We'll just do this every frame. Update field values. All field objects and player one field. Go. Okay. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Game's okay. Game crashed. Why? Does it use resources? No, 51 megabytes. But it crashed. Why is this crashing? I must be stuck in a loop here or something, right? I just hope you don't run this because I'm pretty sure it will infinite loop. What? Why? Oh, should it be this -1? Is that what's going on here? Are we off by 1 somewhere? Buddy, your while loops don't increment. Oh, shit. Listen, chat, I started programming like 3 months ago, okay? Get off my dick, all right? Oh, God. Well, it worked for like a second. Okay, we're off by 1 because I'm seeing like hella errors here. Okay. Never mind. We shouldn't be ++ing. Right? Maybe we don't do anything here? Okay, still crashed. Oh, these need to be if statements. I'm so sorry. Oh God. Oh Jesus. So this should be just a giant switch then, huh? Well, fuck me. Sorry, it should just be a giant. Okay, that should be a switch statement. No, it still crashed. Okay. Do we just make this a giant fucking switch statement? Switch. I. Case. I is less than 15. Break. Something like that would be better, I guess. Case. So something is wrong here. I declared variable cannot be used as a constant. What? Why? I declared cannot be used as a constant. Why? Temp is equal to I and we just use temp maybe? What the fuck? Oh, I know. It shouldn't even be. It shouldn't even be. How do I make less than 15 as a case? I thought I could have a case where we have like some mathematical thing, like I is less than 15. But that doesn't work, huh? This really doesn't vibe? So switch I. So we have an integer. So obviously case 15, that doesn't give a shit, right? Do this. I don't want case 1 and 2 and 15. I don't want to go through all that, right? Is there a way to just be like case 1 to 15? Huh. Well, oh, I guess I could do like case... It's like case 1, case 2. This is stupid, right? I mean, it would work, but it feels stupid. There's really no... Switch doesn't change anything? Hold on, C++ switch statement formula. Math and switch statements. Switch is the best code construct for this type of code. The problem is your concept of universal output. No, this isn't really what we want. Maybe a switch statement is the way to go here. So maybe let's reevaluate here. Maybe this isn't the way to go. If it's not, then something about this is crashing the program. This needs to start at 7. That's why. Okay, still crashed. Fuck. Huh. It is this array that's causing the issue here. Yeah, we're accessing something incorrectly. I agree. We start at 7. This goes up to 14. Oh, I know what's happening. It's trying to access space 14 on creature row 2, but that's not what I want. I need... Okay, this is where temp comes in. I knew I wrote that for some reason. Temp is equal to 0. This is temp. Temp++. That's what we do. And then we reset temp is equal to 0. Ah, you're about to create a matrix? Well, you know what? Fucking, why do things the easy way when you can do them the hard way, you know? Gary, do ++ temp. Yeah, how about I ++ your dad tonight? Okay, hold on. Temp ++. Temp. I feel like this could be a function. I feel like, you know that old mantra of like, don't repeat yourself? Boy, oh boy, I'm repeating myself a lot. Temp ++. Temp equals 0. Temp. Temp ++. Okay. Based. Now this will work. Hey! Wait, creatures aren't spawning now. Shit. Oh, because it's updating it to 0. Oh, how do I do this? Let me think. So we have 2 problems. 1, we have 2 different vectors representing objects on the field. These 2 vectors are the values vector and the field vector, both of which contain the arrays for iterating through things on the field. The reason why these are separate is I wanted a single values array just to be like one for loop to iterate through everything on the field to activate abilities, so we don't have like a bunch of this trash everywhere, right? Because this is all just... It's either you're a field object with a million different arrays, or you are one value struct with one vector or one array with most arrays, but not all of them, right? The problem is if we want to iterate through the value vector, then we need to update the field vector. But if we update the field vector, that means we always need to update the value vector every time we want to update something on the field. So like everything, we have to update the value vector first. This is fine because that's rendering font. This is fine because that's on the field. So what we actually want to do, what is the shape of the field? Shape of the field is, I would show you, but there's nothing appearing. It has 7 creatures here, 8 creatures here, 8 creatures here, 6 relics here, 7 relics here, 2 miscellaneous, 3 with mark, but you never touch that. So the field is full right now, but what's happening is that this function, in fact, if we comment it out, I'll show you exactly what's happening. This one function is kind of fucking me, which makes me think we're making things way more complicated than it needs to be. So here's our Firefly Queen. We click it. There's a Firefly. We end turn. But abilities aren't updated, which should happen by iterating it through the array. So I think what we need to do, chat, believe it or not, is delete this. Just go back to square one. I think we're just overthinking this. I think that's the problem here. So let's get rid of this. Let's not overthink it. Okay, let's go back to game loop. Delete that. Delete that. Delete any call to values. So there. Delete that. Okay, I think that was everything. Where's my music? Music! There we go. Okay, hold on. Keep all that crap. Delete that. Delete that. Okay, now go. Miss O. We are unsafe mix of bool and type bool. That's fine. Argument to constant. That's fine. Where's my... Oh, error. Ah, this fucking thing. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're back to square one. So we have the same issue. We have our ability, we click it. Oh, an ability is done. Oh, cool. Let's end the turn. Click. Turn has ended because we gained a quanta. But now we have an... Oh, also, if you want to see the whole field, let me... There's the whole field. Beautiful. Wonderful, right? I'm just clicking through to consume air quanta whenever we have an ability here. So there's the whole field, and we have that all done. Hey, yo, finished my session. How's the coding going? Ah, it was so great, and then it turned into disaster. So we have your Firefly Queen. Hold on, I'll zoom in. Look, we have it done. Oh, look at this juicy Firefly Queen, just waiting to be spawning. So we go over there, we click it. Oh, there's a Firefly. Oh my goodness. Ooh, it's so done. I know, Gary, that's so perfect. I know. It is perfect. It is nice. Hold on, let's do that again. I'm proud of that. Firefly Queen. We click it. We spawned a firefly. Ugh. I deserve this. Hello there, sleepy mushroom. Then define some macros that map the name of the row to the index of the row, like relic equals 1. Maybe that is the answer. Nice job. Thank you. Nice job on Scarab, by the way. Hold on. Space Cadet Aphrodite is the artist for this game. She's the one who drew like Firefly here and stuff. Get this. She just finished her new set of art. It's so wonderful. Hold on. Hi, Aerith. We'll show Scarab. Look at this Scarab art. Oh, it's so good. You know my favorite part about this? Something that's going to go unappreciated, and I know it will. I love how thick these wings are. Not like they're not thick, but like they're not like a single layer. It feels like there's depth to them. It's like stained glass window effect. Ah, it's so perfect. It's so nice. I love it. Excellent. A+. Hold on. Now, I've been doing a little more than that off stream, so I need your guys' input while I take a step away from just programming for a second. We're doing sound for the game. We're doing a bunch of sounds. I was messing with voice mod last night, so let me tell you what you guys think. Think to yourself, close your eyes. Imagine playing a horned toad. I did not mean to blast your ears off. I'm sorry. There you go. That sounds kind of horned toady, right? Now, imagine that same horned toad getting eaten by an Odiug. Come on. Perfect. And then we have it says roar, but imagine a dragon more like yawning aggressively. I kind of dig it. Then we have a spell effect. I wanted like a snap effect somewhere, and I am really, really proud with how this turned out. I have no idea what spell it's going to be used for. Maybe silence? I think that's a great sound effect. I don't know what spell we're going to use it for, but I like it. It's definitely a spell. All I did was snap and have a nice little echo to it. This is bug crawling, so think like devourer or like a spider, something like that. I think that sounds kind of buggish, right? The game is real. Are you gonna sell it? Even better, it's gonna be on Steam, and it's gonna be free, motherfucker. It's free to play. I am doing this at a loss. I paid a couple $1,000s for the art, and I'm doing all the sound myself, and I'm programming the game myself, but I'm still releasing the game for free. The only quote-unquote cost. Hold on, can we get a new background? This is way too bright. There we go. The only chat. Whenever I need a new background, Miss Pink Hair Lady is here to save me. You know that? I love this background. It looks so good on my ultra wide. Anyway, thank you, Pink Hair Lady. So the game is going to be free. The only like cost you guys are going to have to pay is what I want, because the game's going to have online multiplayer, limited, but it will be there. What I want is to play music right now. Little loud, sorry. What I want is that you will, when you play the game and I'm streaming, you're going to see a little link in the corner that says the developer is streaming, right? Or watch the developer, whatever. And you click it and it goes to my Twitch page, okay? That is the only cost in the game, okay? Also, I have to zoom in for Femboy, sorry. Yeah, we'll do old school Femboy here. We'll spare Space Cadet her bow. She's already done a lot. I feel like I can spare her. Anyway, yeah, the game's gonna come out. It's gonna be on Steam. I want sound effects, and if nothing else, it'll at least add to my portfolio, right? To be like, hey, I want to make a game. Because chat, listen, let me level with you for a second. The next game I want to make, by the way, The next game I want to make, by the way, is have you guys ever played old 3DO games like Army Men or Army Men Toys in Space or anything like that? Like the real-time strategy games? I kind of want to make an Army Men game. I think that's what I'll do after we finish this game. I want to make like an army. Like, you guys ever see those old, oh man, I don't even know if young people even know what I'm talking about. 3DO, it's in the game. No, wait, that's EA Sports. 3DO, hold on, 3DO intro. Hold on, I'm not crazy. 1 second, 1 second.
3DO.
There we go. Army Men 3DO. This was great. I loved this game. I don't want 3D. I hated the 3D games. I just want like the first game. The 1998 version. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This was the fail screen.
Now, proceed to the TAN Munitions Depot in Sector B2 and await further orders. HQ out.
Oh, beautiful. See? I could make this game. So the gimmick here is that you're a little army, so you're like playing with army toys, but it's played super seriously. So what you are is you're a kid playing with army men, like the green plastic toys, and you're going through and it's played for serious. So when you kill somebody, they explode in plastic, but they're like, and they like die sounds, and you have a little flamethrower and their plastic melts, but it's like played off like you're burning them alive. It's very cute. I loved this game as a kid. One of the few games I ever played with my dad.
A flamethrower.
A flamethrower.
That'll take auto writing off it.
Now, the original game had it where when you played it, it was like realistic settings, like a jungle or desert. Army Men 2 took it more into the realm of silly, like you are in the real world and you're fighting like cockroaches, you know? Stuff like that. Oh, hold on, sound.
Sarge, a blue spy is being escorted to the TAN stronghold at Sector A2. He is carrying information we need.
You could tell like a nerd voiced that. Hold on, what's the...
Sarge, you didn't eliminate the spy.
You moron!
Sarge.
You lost! Hold on, where's Army Men 2? Show me Army Men 2. Level 1.
There's too many of them.
There we go.
We have to find another way out of here.
So this is... The Army Men 2 took it into the realm of like, it took it into the realm of like the real world. So the first mission is in the kitchen.
A bazooka.
The cover image for the game gives me Barbarella vibes with that blue cyborg. Oh, I know what you're talking about. That's Army Men Toys in Space, the best one. Toys in Space. Oh, baby. Yeah. So the gimmick here, yeah, this is what you're looking at. So Army Men Toys in Space is, in my opinion, the quintessential Army Men experience, okay? Same thing, same exact gameplay as what you guys see here in this. The only difference is it embraces like the cheesy 50s sci-fi, like that era of like sci-fi. And it's like, what happens if the US Army fights in space? And it's like, I gotta save the girl, Sarge. And he's like, save the girl, sir. And he's like, Sarge, no, we can't do it. He's like, I gotta save the lady. You call yourselves men. He's like, okay, sir, we'll follow you in. And then everybody dies but you and the girl. Oh yeah, super 50s sci-fi. I really like it. But if I make it, I don't know if maybe, I don't know. I love 50s to 69 sci-fi. That's my VTuber's whole aesthetic. Oh, well, shit. Maybe we'll do it anyway. But yeah, I think this is going to be the next game we make. It'll be a challenge because it's definitely more, I don't know. I've never done an isometric thing. $5! I mean, I'd play it for $5, but I grew up with this. There's some things I would change though. No, wait, this is Army Men 2, because I see the yard. I know this map like the back of my hand, because this map has the cockroaches. Hold on, I'll show you. Hold on, it's mission 2. Where's my playlist? Level 2. Where's my cockroaches?
The smell of plastic. Home, sweet home.
No, that's not right. Level 3. This is Army Men 1. YouTube.
Sarge, find the scout set ahead of you. Then report.
There we go. This is what it is. Okay, so this is the yard, right? So you see like the front yard here. So when you're in this yard, you actually go through and you fight. I'm looking for it. Is it the boss?
More ammo.
And the whole gimmick here is you have a whole troop, like a bazooka guy and a grenader. I'm looking for the cockroach so you guys can see it. There it is. Okay. So now this is kind of the fun part about Army Men 2 onwards is you step out of like World War II but toys into like if toys were, and again, it's played completely serious. If toys were like, if Toy Story, if instead of Woody and Buzz Lightyear, you just had Army Men toys, this is what the game is like, except you kill cockroaches. Oh no, cockroaches! And then if you die, it's like, sir, help me! And it's just played super serious. And I just love the game's sense of humor. Love it. Oh, and then you have like commercial royalty-free music in the background. Love it. Copyright's gonna be a bigger issue with this because this shit is owned by Activision now? Hold on, who owns 3DO now? 3DO. 3DO conceived by entrepreneur and Electric Arts founder Trim Hopkins. Wait, this is the 3DO console. Which chat? God damn it. 3DO, the game company. Hold on. 3DO game company. 3DO company. There we go. Headquarters were in Redwood City, California. Went bankrupt in 2003 due to poor sales. I knew that. Wait, they just went bankrupt? Wait, who owns the rights to... Wait. Yeah, they made Army Men, but who owns the rights to Army Men? The hell? Reception, everybody hated it but me. Wait, who owns the Army Men series? Maybe I can do this. Army Men series, who owns Reddit? My friend Shiny Doggy is also streaming soon. I've got 2 tabs open. Love hearing your nostalgia. Well, this is what happened before we made Elements the game. Who owns the rights to the Army Men franchise? Army Men RTS was the last Army Men game released by the 3DO company before they filed for bankruptcy. The major franchises were auctioned off. Army Men was purchased by Global Star Software. What the fuck is Global Star Software? A Canadian video game publisher founded in 1995. Acquired by Take-Two Entertainment. Take-Two Interactive? Oh, the guys who made BioShock owns it. Oh, interesting. So they own Zynga, Rockstar Games, 2K. Okay, I got you. So basically Rockstar, or the company that owns Rockstar, that's who owns Army Men, the game. Okay, interesting. Do you guys think if I made an Army Men game and I reached out, I would have to finish Elements the game first to have a portfolio, right? If I reached out to the publisher, either 2K or Take-Two Interactive, or I email somebody like, hey, I want you to publish this game I made. It's in the Army Men universe. I'll make the entire game. Do you think they would say yes to that? I wonder. I could make Army Men. I've always wanted a new Army Men game, and it just never came out. It's always like... Oh, look at these cheap... Listen, this game came out in 1997, chat. Shut the fuck up. Oh, he's the hero! Very Saving Private Ryan E. Saving Private Ryan E. Corporations aren't typically generous. Yeah, but if I make the game... If I make the game, and I promise them all of the profit, not even all of the profit, they could have all of the revenue, do you think they would let me publish it on Steam? I'm a little more worried about this. Elements of the game is an abandoned project and the guy is nowhere to be found, and I doubt he even filed a copyright thing for it. It's an obscure Flash game, right? I don't mind making Elements the game and releasing this on Steam. Like, nobody's gonna know what this is. But like, when you think about like Army Men, that is an actual established IP that's bought by like a company that was then owned by another company, by the company who owns Rockstar Games and Zynga and all them. It's a Take-Two. They're the second biggest conglomerate of video game stuff in ever. They wouldn't mind, right? If I make this game, I bet I could do it. I bet if I made the game, is there a way to get around it? Is there another way to do Army Men toys without calling it Army Men? Is Army Men the toy like an established product that comes with the Army Men brand? Who owns Army Men toys? Who owns? Victory by Inc. Who owns the rights to Army Men? 2K, the video game. Who invented the Army Men toys? Bergen Toy. What company makes Army Men? BMC Toys. So Army Men, the plastic toys. Could I make like a not Army Men game using Army Men plastic toys? Is that like a copyrighted idea? Are Army Men toys copyrighted? I don't know. They must be. Like the idea of a plastic Army Men toy. Army Men candy. Placed Army Men on their list of 100 most popular toys of all time. This cultural phenomenon was represented in Army Men, a popular video game series introduced by 3DO in the 90s. Green Army Men are also among the characters in the Pixar animated film Toy Story and its 3 sequels. Army Men have been banned in school and daycare programs with zero tolerance weapon policies? That's funny. I remember playing with those in school all the time. When Burger King released the tie-in toy for Toy Story, the Green Army Men were not featured with weapons. So who owns the copyright? Well, not even copyright. Can I just use green plastic soldiers to represent like video game characters? That must be an issue, right? Sorry, we don't have a watch time, good sir. No, good sir. Hello. We don't have a watch time function, but I like it. Hi there. Let me think. If we made an Army Men game, would I be allowed to, as somebody who does not own the rights to plastic toy Army Men or the video game Army Men? We'll call it Little Soldiers or Toy Soldiers. Wait, no, that's a movie. Green Toy Soldiers, right? That's our fictional game, Green Toy Soldiers. Could I make a game that is ostensibly a spiritual successor to the original Army Men 3DO RTS games without copyright issues? Is that idea copyrighted? I don't even know. Army Men game copyright. Okay. Army Men game copyright. Sorry, we need music right now, don't we? Little loud. Will soldiers, yeah. Are army men in the public domain? The concept of army plastic men are public domain, but the name is trademarked to a video game series, and the actual toy designs are owned by the company that originally made their specific sculpts. BMC Toys are the main companies that make the toys. Most cheap Chinese knockoffs are made by copying Timmy's designs illegally. Okay. Indie devs only have to worry about not making a tiny soldier that has the same facial structure and chin as Sarge, Hawk, and the names of the other characters, which is fine because I don't remember them, in the world of army men. I think I'm stuck in I think I struck a gold mine because I'm making my own game about army men. Oh, I'm behind you, buddy. Specifically, the name Army Men is owned. So it seems like as long as we don't. So here's how it works. The idea of little green soldier men are not copyrighted. It can't be copyrighted, right? Even the toys aren't copyrighted. It's only the designs of the original green plastic toys with the long green surfboard the soldiers stand on, the guy holding the radio, the guy standing with the gun, that kind of deal, right? That's like, you can't use the designs, but the idea of it, you can. If we made a video game based on army men, here's what I found out, or here's what I know as far as I know, okay? We can, hold on, Army Men Wiki copyrights? Oh, that's the wiki. Here's what I know. As far as I know, we cannot call a game Army Men. We also cannot use the designs, names, or stories of previous Army Men titles. We can make a game about plastic toy soldiers on some adventure, right? Whatever it may be. The original Army Men games were not about the story. It was about the theme of being small plastic toys in a violent world. Well, basically, it's like a deconstruction of like Toy Story, right? If we even want to give it that much credit, right? It's like, what happens if toys were alive? Well, they'd be fighting for survival against bugs, cockroaches, spiders, and whatever else, right? Plastawar? Ooh. That is true. The only thing I would change is that in the original Army Men, the colors mattered. In the original Army Men, the colors mattered because green was good guys you could control, tan was universal bad guys, blue were spies, gray was zombies. There were zombies. And then blue ended up being aliens, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, I guess if we don't do that, I think we're fine. I'm gonna make an Army Men game. Do you need art for the Army Men? Honestly, maybe. We'll see how Elements turns out. If it turns out nobody plays this game, we'll see about if I really need to drop another few $1,000s for art, but hey, the option's open. The option's open. In any case, we should be finishing Elements the game here. Okay, tomorrow. What did we do today? We implemented abilities, right? Here, you know what? Hold on, we have more time. Let's implement more abilities. So we have spawn creature to field. Devour, paradox, growth. So what? It would be like creature list. Oh no, it would be player 1 field dot creature row 1 dot ooh No, that's going to be complicated. I can't do this now. We're going to need to actually call as a parameter the specific creature or relic casting the ability, because if I want to increase its stats by 2/2, then I need to know its specific stats at the moment. In any case, that's all for today. That's it. We're going to... Now you guys know my like long-term plans for the project. So... Come here, chat. Get over here. Have a good night. Have a good evening. Give me kisses. Would you be open to raiding Shiny Doggy? You know what? I trust you. I don't know who this is, and I have done zero research. We can raid them. The raid's going to be pretty bad because I just gave everybody the heads up that we're like leaving the stream, so it's not going to be that good viewership. But in any case, have a good night. See you later. Goodbye.